Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the magic of Presto Jimbo. Tonight we're going to tell a story about four kings, and what we're going to do next is we're going to bring up the camera as close as possible so that you don't miss any of the magic of the four kings. That's what I'm talking about. Once upon a time there were four kings. And they lived in one palace, and they ruled one kingdom. The problem was, they were unhappy being kings. They were tired. So one day, they all got together, and they decided to make a change. Now the first of the four kings to stand up and announce that he was ready to make a change was the King of Spades. He basically said to the other kings, "I'm ready to make a change." He snaps his fingers, he says presto, and instantly he's changed into a joker. He says goodbye to the remaining three kings, gets on his horse, and rides off to Jokerland. Now the next of the remaining three kings is the King of Clubs, and he says, "I'm ready to make a change." So he snaps his fingers, he says presto, and instantly he's changed into a joker. He says goodbye to the other two kings, jumps on his horse, and rides off to Jokerland. Now the two remaining red kings, they decide, hey, let's make our change together. So they snap their fingers and they say presto, and they're instantly changed into jokers. So they get into their carriage and they ride off to Jokerland and join the other kings, who are now jokers. After a couple months go by, they all come to the same conclusion. They are not happy with being jokers. The joker business wasn't what they expected. So they all get together and they return to the palace. But when they arrive, they are immediately kicked out because nobody recognizes them as jokers. So they have to come up with a plan. So they do come up with a plan, and they return that night to the palace gates. They all snap their fingers and they say presto. And they slowly open the doors to the gates and re-emerge, transformed back into four kings. And that, my friends, is the story of the four kings. Thanks again for watching Presto Jimbo Magic, and you're only going to see it here. That's what I'm talking about.